Alright, my nigga, Overyt versus Rez's God. Overyt, round one, my nigga, get him.
It's my first time in a battle, but for years I've been killing it with the pencil still. So an MC, so to me, you're not really an MC, you're more like a vessel chosen for me to test my skill.
Okay.
So picture him in a car manufacturing company where the dummies be, and my bars are cars that are catching him by crashing him at a fucking speed. I don't even have to be that cringy. I don't even have to be that cringy. I don't even have to be that deep, because the stupid L that he's about to catch will remind you of that learner driver on a road baffle trying to climb a steep. The Overyt. My rhymes are like a roller coaster ride on a motorbike with no seat belts, so just like that you're up in a flight with no safe landing options because you've reached a certain height. And with the impact, cops can't decide if these dope lines describe a scene of a crime. Because all you hear is bone shattering, blood splattering raps again. You say your name is Rez's God, so I'm here to test if you're that immaculate. I'm on this fire breathing, lightning stealing, enlightened human being. So anything you say to me will dim and close the mind's eye of anyone to perceive it. I can tell that you're the type of MC that spits raps that Overyt can barely feel. It's almost like I'm part of the army of the dead and he's trying to cut me up with Valerian steel. So in this Game of Thrones, I change the tone and have your kingdom overthrown. And your name is Rez's God, so if you were to pose as Christ, would be the first to throw the stone. So nothing blasphemous, just critical analysis on how my ritualistic raps will have you passed out and sleeping in a burning mattress. And for a first-time battle, it didn't take much for me to verbalize the flow, because all I know is that I'm gonna purchase some land and use your body to fertilize the soil.
Talk that north shit. Come on, Rez.
Be okay, shit.
Rez's God, Mr. Body Bag, one size fits all. I'm only here to deliver, right?
Yes, let's get it, boy.
Let me work.
To work, son.
Before anything, I'm gonna break this down to a certain level. Most of y'all gonna get the picture of how the battle ends before even this shit settles. I figured he's gonna mock me on that God shit for as far as it gets. Well, let me break down the concept then. See, God is a spirit, my body's a vessel. I only carry it through the next step, almost like guiding it. So I'm the Lord's shepherd. And lately it's turning bad. The animal inside of me is losing control. Might be the evil side trying to fight back. But you won't understand unless you feel God from the dark side. I'm only here to show you the light. So it's up to me to make sure the goats be headed. All facts. To make sure that the goats be headed. The goats be headed. All facts. I was thinking of being righteous with the net. But I figured that angle won't work. So I had to write something along the lines of evil and match it up with the act. Me and my script had to become intact. So I aligned myself with the bar format. I align myself with the Baphomet, pure evil. This battle, think at Jin's mind, mixed with Ted Bundy's tactics, fuck catching a body. I'm going for the hurt fest. This battle will be broken down on some brasses, psychologically challenged. You should have read between the lines. All he needed was for you to lend him an ear. You refused instead. He took it by force. Now you get the message. I'm only reaching out to be heard. Lines sharp as guillotines. If somehow your neck withstands the cut, your head don't fall down. Roll for me to pick it up. The spike should look satisfying under the chin if the head starts. All their attacks above your head, but they get it on your behalf instead. Now is not the right time for you to be a tyrant. It's not the right time for you to be a tyrant. You should retire. Feels like the Game of Thrones history is repeating itself. All this is directed to you, but innocent people are the ones catching the fire.
Look, nigga! Hey, yo! World War Hip Hop, my nigga, represents. Round two, my nigga, Overyt, get him.
I'm unpredictable with my lyrical styling. With a name like Rez's God, I finally understand why religion is dying. It's not because our consciousness is expanding and our thoughts are getting deeper. It's just that when you put a name to face, you just stop being a believer.
It's cold.
I hate this shit. Now I gotta put together rhymes, come out the cage and engage this shit.
What?
Nigga, you're not God. You're just another reason why Christianity B is atheist. You're the type of MC that call other people that try to call you the order a bunch of haters.
What?
Your life reminds me of that guy that pretended to die, got resurrected
What?
just to die again in real life a month later. Shit.
Talk about Jesus?
Another time.
Resurrected.
Time, my nigga.
Let's get it.
So why are you trying to test the wires? I see the self-deception in your
What?
eyes. It's almost like you gassed yourself up, told yourself that you're on the rise, left the hood to come to the city just to come back home as the guy his parents no longer recognize. Shit. I see the mad clues in the tattoos and how you post videos on Facebook where you're in front of a mirror on some hashtag emotional raps to be sad to me. I'm looking at the post on some yes, bro. I know that hip hop is a form of expression and that rhyming helps, but no one said you should be a pussy and use the platform as a cry for help.
What? What?
But on the contrary, am I a hard MC? I know that's something Stevie wonders, and that's a valid question. And I'm like, nah, dog. Can't you see I'm trying to turn? And I'm like, nah, dog. Can't you see I'm trying to turn this battle into a therapy session?
What?
I mean, I'm that psychologist that affirms the fact that you ain't shit.
What?
In your mind, your name is Rez is God, but in reality, you're just nothing but a Christian symbol that's actually pagan.
What? Yo!
Let's get it.
Shit.
Yo, my nigga.
You're confined by the flesh, and the same body is vacant.
What?
It's almost like fuck. You're confined by the flesh, and your body and the same body is vacant. And with your name, it's almost like you're never gonna reach your full potential because your name is patented by a colonizer's patent.
What?
It makes sense, but then you come back and take it back as a past pretense. Light skin, yellow bone, I come back and still attack you with the metal tone. I come back in this Overyt's about to change your narrative. I come back and still black out in this Overyt's about to come back and still cloud in this.
What?
You're arousing the crowd and shit. I come back and still cause some type of surround sound and shit.
What? What?
I come back with the rhyme scheme, crime scene that I'm about to maintain. I still flip it unrestricted. Fuck it. I'm not even really a battle cat, but I'm more of a metaphor warlord that'll have your body, I'll have your soul out of your body and make you walk on the checkerboard floor. But fuck it.
Thank you, son.
Rez is God wrong too, my nigga. Get the nigga. Get it, family.
With the little time I had, I went to your Facebook page. Says you've been rapping for 8 years. I figured, damn, he's a rap pioneer. Well, that's it. I can't sleep on dude, but I don't want to kill him either. But he can't escape this ass whooping. Behind these bars, I had to add some scare tactics. The rules disappear when I start snapping. And they even gave me an option for your videos. And so I checked it. Man to man, I'll admit, you're actually good with this rap shit, but this is a different spot, and you're starting to look like a novice at it. But I don't blame you. But I don't blame you. You were only given a shot. I blame my man Chris for his actions. I mean, why keep giving us these dudes why keep giving us these dudes who bring Cypher lines to a battlefield? Cypher lines to a battlefield, and somehow we gotta act like we don't feel bad when we kill them because we know they don't deserve it. Because we know they don't deserve it. Probably be on some, I open my third eye, my mind can, stop telling us our ability, show us what they can do. What's the point of bragging about a weapon that you ain't even use? Oh, I get it. Like them kung fu movies. You're like them one of them dudes who gives a long speech about his fighting skill before he puts up a fight, and in the end he loses. Look at your killer in the eyes. I'm looking through the windows of your soul and I see a broken glass. See the power, it's all in your head. Yo, so the power, it's all in your head. But the mind, but the mind is a powerful thing. For you, the wheelchair. For you, the wheelchair. The God's will is not for you to die. So I'll paralyze this dude just to put him in the seat. I'll paralyze this dude just to put him in the seat. I split the difference between you and I. See, all the power, it's all in your mind. I'm literally beasting. You're probably standing there wondering, for this mission, why did they pick him? For this mission, why did they pick him? Well, I'm wondering too, because with all of them battles, them niggas I happen to kill, somehow them clips go missing. Oh, I get it. It's because I have the ability to body different with niggas and make it look like the same victim.
My nigga Overyt, get this nigga, man. Alpha League.
It's over.
Come on. Chill.
Shit. I thought this battle was gonna give me some type of adrenaline rush, but it's actually killing my vibe. It reminds me of the time I went to KFC and just got ice cream because I thought about all the chickens that died. And then chickens that die. And then I asked myself why I had to relive that moment when he was the agenda of the rhyme. And then I realized that I'm up against an MC whose style is genetically modified. So, whose space in whose mind are you trying to occupy? I see you trying to apply for this hip hop school of thought. I see you trying to apply for this hip hop school of thought, but your metaphoric APA score doesn't allow you to qualify. So this is not really a diss. It's more like a rejection letter from Chris to authorize the Overyt to have this whack rapper dismissed with hazardous shit that will snap, crackle, and brackle him quick. I'll come back and still be the guy who's about to attack your whole narrative. Like I said before, I settle scores. I've raged the war. I come back and still be the guy who braves the storm. Anyways, I come back with a clever rhyme scheme that kills MCs and calls this whole thing a crime scene. And fuck it, all my life I've been mommy's little angel, but deep down I've been
I understand. Talk, motherfucker.
All my life I've been mommy's little angel, but deep down I've been unstable. I've always fiend to kill a god MC just so I can pose for an album cover where it's the Last Supper and his coffin is used as a fucking table dinner. But anyways, fuck it, I'm losing the rhyme. I come back and still be the guy who's about to have your checkered shirt. So I still check the verse. I still come back and still be the guy who's about to penetrate your thoughts. Overyt, I'm the reason why you survived that abortion. I come back and still be the guy who causes that distortion in your own mind. Fuck it, I'm living. I come back and still be the reason all these niggas ain't sinning. Overyt still be lyrically spilling. Fuck it, I forgot the whole rhyme scheme, but fuck it, pass the shit.
Let's get it, man.
Alright, my niggas. Rez the God or Rez is God? One last shot, my nigga. Get this nigga.
Get him, boy.
Spice
Wait, hold up. Apologies, niggas. No, apologies.
Spice Kele. She's a lover.
Get it.
Yeah. Skele must spice.
Yo, with them,
Yo, let's keep it down, my niggas.
with them strikes, I could have fought a better dude. I needed someone godly. Or you bringing weaponry? Or you bringing weaponry? Shit, that's funny. I bet son heard about the pen is mightier than the sword. Shazam, to this battle I only brought words to catch a bigger body.
Yo, what? That's good, my nigga.
Bring it back.
What?
Our time's gonna go on. Time's gonna.
Oh, you brought weaponry? Well, that's funny. I bet son heard about the pen is mightier than the sword, Shazam. To this battle, all I brought is words to catch a bigger body. Man, I had this other antic that was gonna be fire, but my homie ain't pitched. But I'm gonna do it alone, I can't fail the trick. See, at this point, my phone was supposed to ring, you know. Pick it up. Yo, what's up? This Lux. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm still at it. Yo, the victim is already paralyzed down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man, the victim is already paralyzed down. What? I can't kill him? Nah, Chris is the one who dug his grave down. Chris is the one who dug his grave down. Oh, I can't kill him. I mean, the South African hospitals and police won't intervene. It'll be a better time for you to help, just in case Harlem Hospital still give him beds out.
Buddy bag, the buddy bag.
I had to get the feel, nigga. That's not fair. I had to get the feel, nigga.
So let me guess. You brought the God medal. Heat blazing. To me it's like initiation. So you sending them shots, still I stand. This like Spartacus mark. The shit only hits the flesh. This is like the Spartacus mark. Shit only hits the flesh. I mean like fuck it. It's over, right? I mean like fuck it, it's over, right? At this point I feel like this is a bully side and fuck the constitutional too. I'll walk all over, right?
Stove.
Hey, yo! Where's the run for these niggas, man?
This is a
My nigga, Rez is God, shout out.
done.
Overyt, shout out, my nigga. You know?